Hopefully you've topped up your drinks and put your laughing caps on, because I'd like to introduce to you the one and only
Mr. Mark Langley!
Well, my first ever gig was up in Manchester. You know what the rivalry's like between the Scousers and Manx, and people were saying to me, you're going up there, you're going to get battered. Best thing, just put on a Manx accent, they won't have a clue. So I just went, you're right, you're right, you're right. Scousers they were. I'd like to give you a special edition of Match of the Day. I hope you can hear me at the bar, so I think I can hear you.
I just felt the referee.
I might just go home and boil an egg. The doctor actually said to me mum, he said if you eat a lot of fruits, you've got a better chance of having a good looking baby. Unfortunately, he said that to her 8 months into the pregnancy, and she'd been eating a lot of fucking spuds. Well, it's nice to see Paul O'Grady supporting the evening tonight. It's always good to have such famous faces in. I've written a few new lines, if you don't mind me doing it, because it's just for the new Hannibal Lecter film. I don't even know whether it's going to come out.
Dr. Lecter, why are you so good at oral sex?
Great contract, the QPR, 1.4 million a year, and after tax, 2 million a year, Because I've just got in from LA Galaxy, and in many ways, it's a lot like Earth. And I think John Terry, Ashley Cole, they are really good substitutes for anybody's husband. For 50 quid. Obviously, Wayne Bridge didn't pay the 50. And then he won't shake John's hand. This wasn't going well, so obviously his teeth are offside for a lot of the game.
He said, are you interested in this player? And I said, yes, no. The only reason that Wayne is still there is because we kept Nanny. He likes to drop into the hole behind Nanny. Ladies and gents, I basically got into comedy, just being a class clown, that's the truth basically. But this one teacher, Miss Smith, she went, Mark, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. So I started feeling the tits. The ground staff at Leeds were crazy, because I went in there one day, and the turf must have been about that high. So I said to them, cut the grass. Next thing, they stabbed Michael Dewberry. When I was at Newcastle, we had great players like Michael, and, Michael had everything in his locker, shampoo. And, I said to the lads in the dressing room, you've got to stand up and be counted, and they all stood up, and I counted them, and it was exactly the same number as when they were sat down, so I don't know what the fuck it proved, Gary, but it's something you fall back on, I suppose.
There's a lot of homeless people about these days, isn't there? One came up to me in the sound centre. He went, big issue, please. I thought, you cheeky bastard. You've already got 50.
But this fella was genuine, I could tell, so I went up to him and I went, do you want that £10 note? Or that £1 coin? Just make it interesting for him. And he went, I'll have the £10 note. I said, no, you won't. And he kicked off, he went, why can't I have the fucking £10 note? I said, well, beggars can't be choosers. Well, it's a purse, because, I just concentrate on the football, I went in for a defender, there was $1 million on the table, $3 million under the table,
Well, obviously, Gary, but ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to knock people out, and so obviously, but we're learning together, and I've made my mistakes up in Blackpool with him. I just jabbed the Lord Mayor, and he flew onto a donkey, and then he woke up and he said, no, I want you to put me lights on.
Mark Langley, ladies and gentlemen, was that brilliant or was that brilliant? I tell you what, I couldn't even pick what my favourite character was. your personality, Mark. That was a brilliant show. Fantastic.